July 2025. Hello there. Good morning to you all. This is Wake Up News live on Globe Television with me, Sandra BOAHEN. And these are the stories making headlines for you this morning. Coming up, President John Dramani Mahama is calling on Ghanaians to hold public officials accountable for honesty and integrity. Member of Parliament for Chima North Elizabeth Ofosu-Ejare urges Ghanaians to recalibrate their mindset and embrace innovation to propel the nation towards prosperity. A lot this morning, the Ministry of Health has confirmed a recent surge in COVID-19 cases, primarily driven by the Omicron variant, with the University of Ghana campus emerging as a significant hotspot. Ghana Statistical Service stresses the need for coordinated action to address the growing urban inequality in Ghana. Coming up later on the international scene, Libya's economy is in turmoil due to a severe currency crisis triggered by an influx of counterfeit banknotes. Details of all these stories and many more coming up shortly. Remember, we are streaming live on Facebook at Globe TVGH. In our very first story for this morning, President John Dramani Mahama has called on Ghanaians to hold public officials accountable for honesty and integrity. Speaking at the National Day of Prayer and Thanksgiving service, he emphasized that leadership is a responsibility to serve the people, particularly the vulnerable. He urged citizens to demand accountability and live upright lives, highlighting values such as courage, honesty, and compassion as key to Ghana's greatness.
At the National Day of Prayer and Thanksgiving service at the forecourt of the State House, President John Dramani Mahama emphasized the need for Ghanaians to hold public officials accountable for their actions. He stressed that leadership is not about personal gain, but about serving the people, especially the most vulnerable. The president called on citizens to live upright lives and demand accountability from their leaders.
We must hold those in authority, including myself, accountable to the highest standards of integrity and humility. Public office is not a privilege for personal gain. It is a sacred trust bestowed by the people and a responsibility to serve all, especially the most vulnerable of us. Even the office of the president, which by the grace of God I now hold, is not above the law. Leadership must be grounded in justice, in honesty, and a reverence of God. If we want a just Ghana, we must be just in leadership.
Theme: reflect, reset, and renew for national prosperity. The national event embodies the dual purpose of the observance, blending gratitude for blessings received with a humble plea for divine guidance towards a brighter future. President Mahama emphasized the crucial need for national unity, calling on Ghanaians to transcend their differences and collaborate towards a shared vision of healing and transformation.
My brothers and sisters in Christ, our nation Ghana is richly endowed with resources and natural beauty, and something even more precious, spiritual harmony and religious tolerance. In a world where faith can divide nations, our faith in Ghana unites us. In Ghana, churches and mosques do not compete for dominance. They coexist in mutual respect and in dignity. Our different traditions and our backgrounds have not weakened us. They have strengthened us in our shared identity. This is a precious gift we must protect. Let us remain vigilant against the voices of tribalism, against the voices of religious extremism, and against the poison of political hostility.
From the Thanksgiving services, let's do regional stories. The Member of Parliament for the Chimay Northern Minister for Trade, Agribusiness and Industry, Elizabeth Ofosu-Ejari, has called on Ghanaians to recalibrate their mindset, embracing innovation, integrity, and a robust work ethic to propel the nation towards prosperity.
Addressing a gathering of hundreds, including assembly members, religious and traditional leaders, students, and constituents at the Techima North National Day of Prayers and Thanksgiving service in Tiobodom, Minister for Trade, Agribusiness and Industry Elizabeth Ofosu-Ejari emphasized that the celebration serves as a moving reminder to reflect on Ghana's progress. She challenged citizens to consider whether the country has truly upheld the core ideals of equity, accountability and service to all.
65 years ago, our ancestors stood firm and declared Ghana's right to self-governance and self-determination. Their courage, sacrifice, and unwavering faith in our collective destiny paved the way for the freedoms and opportunities we enjoy today. We honor their memory and acknowledge that our journey has been sustained by unity, resilience, and a shared commitment of justice. Today, reflection demands more than remembrance. It challenges us to ask, have we truly upheld the ideals of equity, accountability, and service to all? Are we celebrating Ghana where every child, every farmer, every market woman has a fair share to succeed? These are questions not only for people in government, but for every citizen in every home and community.
Recognizing the incredible potential of farmers, traders, entrepreneurs, and vibrant youth, Ofosu-Ejari argued that potential is not enough. Thus, Ghanaians must reset their minds, embrace innovation, integrity, and a stronger work ethics for a prosperous Ghana.
In a rapidly changing world, we face economic, social, and moral challenges that require fresh thinking and renewed dedication. As Minister for Trade, Agribusiness and Industry, I witness daily the incredible potential of our farmers, traders, entrepreneurs, and vibrant youth. Yet, potential alone is not enough. We must reset our mind, embracing innovation, integrity, and a stronger work ethic. As your MP and Minister, I am poised through my ministry to build a business environment that rewards honesty and hard work.
Despite acknowledging Ghana's efforts in peace building over the years, the municipal chief executive, Adam Johnson, expressed worry about the growing trend of insecurity around the country, calling for proactive measures to prevent localizing conflicts and addressing urgent threats.
Ghana, neighboring countries are engulfed in political instability, and there is a need to pray for peace along our borders. It has become more important to remind ourselves the growing threat of insecurity all around us, according to the 2024 Global Peace Index. Nananom, Ghana was ranked second in West Africa and fourth in Sub-Saharan Africa as one of the most peaceful countries. However, the country saw a drop by 4 points from 51st to 55th in the overall global ranking. Ghana's status on peace requires proactive measures to preventing localized conflicts and addressing emerging threats.
The Speaker of Parliament, Alban Kingsford Sumana Bagbin, has assured that Parliament will prioritize passing laws that reflect the will and needs of citizens. In his keynote address at the World Parliament Day event, he emphasized Parliament's critical role in creating inclusive laws, responsive policies, and accountable governance that serve the people.
June 30 marks World Parliament Day, a celebration honoring the achievements of democratic governance. This year's theme, Achieving Gender Equality Action by Action, challenges parliaments worldwide to implement measurable and inclusive strategies that promote gender equality in representation, participation, and leadership. Speaker of Parliament Alban Bagbin emphasized the importance of this theme, highlighting the need for concerted efforts to bridge existing gaps and effectively institutionalize parliamentary democracy. The celebration serves as an opportunity to reflect on progress made and identify areas for improvement in promoting gender equality and democratic governance.
So this year's theme, Achieving Gender Equality, Action by Action, challenges parliaments around the world, including Ghana's parliament, to adopt measurable and inclusive strategies that ensure gender equity in representation, participation, and leadership. The International Day of Parliamentarianism is worth celebrating, as it offers an opportunity not only to recognize and promote the achievements in strengthening democratic governance, but also to pause and reflect on the remaining gaps in effectively institutionalizing parliamentary democracy.
He commended the notable advancement Ghana's parliamentary democracy has made over the past 32 years, highlighting key factors that have contributed to this progress.
Ghana's parliamentary democracy now, 32 years strong, the same age as myself in parliament, has achieved significant progress that cannot be overemphasized. Consistent peaceful transfers of power, the promotion of good governance through transparent oversight tools, the passage of critical legislation to support economic and social development, and the empowerment of citizens to demand accountability from public institutions through the enactment of the Right to Information Act, among other measures. In Parliament itself, we have put in place audit committee, because I told the House that we must lead by example. Charity begins at home.
The Speaker of Parliament noted that the International Day of Parliamentarianism emphasized the critical role Parliament plays in translating the will of the people into inclusive laws, responsive policies, and accountable governance. He assured that Parliament would not continue to pass laws that would not be accepted by the people.
The International Day of Parliamentarianism emphasizes the critical role parliaments play in translating the will of the people into inclusive laws, responsive policies, and accountable governance. We don't want to continue to pass laws that cannot be implemented. You just pass the law and the society sees that this law is foreign. It's not for us. It's not from us. It's not of us. And so they won't obey it. And there's not that political will, the leadership courage to implement the laws. We don't want that again.
Now, the Ministry of Health has confirmed the recent surge in COVID-19 cases, primarily driven by the Omicron variant, with the University of Ghana campus emerging as a significant hotspot. As of the latest update, 107 cases have been confirmed out of 316 suspected cases. Fortunately, no hospitalizations or deaths have been reported thus far.
The outbreak is believed to have been fueled by a social gathering during a whole week celebration on campus. In response, the Ministry of Health has taken swift action, deploying a national team to work in tandem with university and municipal health authorities. Alerts have been issued to health facilities nationwide, and all whole week activities have been suspended.
The recent COVID-19 cases are localized at the University of Ghana community only. I'm proud to inform this House that the cases were detected through Ghana's influenza surveillance system and confirmed by the Noguchi Memorial Institute for Medical Research. This national network of sentinel sites operates across all 16 regions. While many countries have scaled down or even stopped routine COVID-19 testing, Ghana has continued to integrate COVID-19 monitoring into its broader surveillance of respiratory viruses. This foresight and commitment to preparedness allowed us to detect the current outbreak easily and respond swiftly.
To combat the spread of the virus, a comprehensive campus-wide education campaign has been launched, utilizing posters, campus radio, and student leaders to disseminate crucial information. The ministry has also emphasized the importance of adhering to preventive measures, including hand hygiene, mask wearing in crowded places, and vaccination, particularly for individuals who have not yet received their booster shots.
The Ministry of Health has made sure that our responses is well-resourced. PPEs, test kits, and treatment supplies are all in place. Health workers are being supported, and emergency centers like the Ghana Infectious Disease Center are all on standby. In conclusion, Mr. Speaker, this is a localized outbreak, and we are on top of it. There is no need for panic. However, we must remain vigilant and responsible. The Ministry of Health and its agencies remain committed to protecting the health of all Ghanaians, students, workers, families, and the vulnerable alike.
By intensifying surveillance and testing efforts, especially in educational institutions, authorities aim to curb transmission and prevent further outbreaks. As the situation continues to unfold, it is essential for the public to remain informed and take necessary precautions to safeguard their health.
The Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources has officially launched the National Anti-Illegal Mining Operations Secretariat, a robust intelligence-led secretariat tasked with initiating, coordinating, and supervising all anti-illegal mining operations across the country. This move is part of the government commitment to addressing the environmental threat posed by illegal mining, popularly known as galamsey. The ministry wishes to inform the public that all anti-galamsey operations, swoops, and raids must be approved and authorized by the National Anti-Illegal Mining Operations Secretariat. In a statement, the ministry says any operations conducted without the Secretariat express approval are strongly discouraged. The ministry reiterated its commitment to dealing decisively with the threat of illegal mining and protecting the environment. The Ghana Gold Board has taken a significant step towards regulating the country's gold trading industry by introducing a new licensing regime. As of now, all gold traders are required to obtain a license to operate legally in the country. This move aims to streamline gold trading, promote value added, and maximize returns on Ghana's gold resources.
The Ghana Gold Board Act 2025 Act 1140 establishes the board as the sole authority responsible for licensing, overseeing and managing gold trading and exports. All previous licenses issued by the previous Minerals Marketing Company and the Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources have been revoked, and traders are now required to comply with the new regulatory framework. The board chief executive officer, Sami Jemfi, has warned that engaging in gold trading without a license is a crime, and offenders will face penalties under the Ghana Gold Board Act.
We've invited you here in previous time for other press conferences at which we gave deadlines and later extended the deadlines for persons engaged in gold trading to apply for a gold board license. We gave a final non-extendable deadline of 21st of June. 21st of June has come and gone, and we don't intend to extend that license at that deadline. And so the main purpose of this press conference is to inform you, our friends in the media, and by extension, the good people of Ghana, that the new gold board licensing regime has taken full effect. Only a Ghanaian who has gone through a laid-down due process and has been issued with a license by the Ghana Gold Board can legally engage in gold trading in Ghana.
The Gold Board is set to inaugurate a task force on July 8, 2025, aimed at combating gold smuggling and illegal trading in the country. According to Sami Jemfi, the task force will have the power of police officers and crack down on illicit gold trading activities. Its primary focus will be on combating gold smuggling, illegal trading, and other related offenses, ensuring that gold trading in Ghana is conducted in transparent and accountable manner.
For those who are hell-bent on trading illegally without a license, we are serving notice that we are coming after you. On the 8th of July, His Excellency the President, on whose vision the Gold Board has been established, will commission a very important unit of the Ghana Gold Board. This will be a public event, and the media is cordially invited. This event is going to be the inauguration of the Gold Board Task Force. So, 8th July at 8:30 a.m. at the National Security Secretariat, popularly called Blue Gates. There is a yard in there somewhere where this event will be taking place, and the media is cordially invited. Further details about this program will be put out there. It's a very important program because on that day, the president will outdoor this new security task force who have the same powers as police officers and who have been given a special and specific mandate to help the states combat and defeat the phenomenon of gold smuggling, the canker of gold smuggling, the canker of illegal.
Are you still watching the Wake Up News live on Globe Television? Coming up soon, Ghana Statistical Service stresses the need for coordinated action to address the growing urban inequality in Ghana. We have more coming up on the program to stay. Welcome back. Now, government statistician Dr. Alhassan Idrisu has stressed the need for coordinated action to address the growing urban inequality in Ghana. Launching the Slums and Informal Settlement report on Monday, Dr. Idrisu highlighted that 29.5% of Ghanaian households, approximately 4.8 million people, live in substandard housing conditions.
The Ghana Statistical Service has launched a report highlighting the pressing issue of urban inequality in Ghana. According to the report, approximately 29.5% of Ghanaian households, representing an estimated 4.8 million people, lived in substandard housing conditions. The report also found that slum characteristics remain widespread, with 46% of all households showing at least one slum feature. About 34.1% of neighborhoods and 26.6% of localities across the country made the criteria for being classified as slums. Government statistician Dr. Al-Hassan Idris emphasized the need for coordinated action at the local government level to address this growing concern.
Roughly 30.8% of urban population, or 4.8 million people, are living in slums, a ratio that exceeds the global average of 24.7%, but lower than the sub-Saharan African average of 53.9%. There are also deep regional variations in slum intensity. The report shows that 10 of the 16 regions have proportions of their urban household population in slums higher than the national average of 29.5%. So what do we do next? We already have the data. What we need now is coordinated, deliberated action.
The Ghana Statistical Service report emphasized the need for a fundamental shift in housing and urban development policies, given the rapidly growing urban population and inadequate infrastructure. The report advocates for targeted interventions in key areas, including housing, sanitation, family planning, and social services. Government statistician Dr. Al-Hassan Idris stressed the importance of utilizing the report findings to inform decision-making and planning at all levels of governance rather than serving it.
Prioritize slum upgrading in budgets. Improve access to water, sanitation, and housing where it is most needed. For civil society, this is a roadmap for advocacy and accountability. For the private sector, it is an opportunity not just for financial returns, but for lasting impact. Think affordable housing, accessible utilities, and inclusive finance. And to our development partners, your role in resourcing long-term, community-rooted responses would be essential. Every slum we transform, every household we uplift, bring us closer to the inclusive, safe, and dignified cities every Ghanaian deserves. The full report, along with infographics, fact sheets, detailed maps, and data sets, will be made available online after the report is launched. I urge you to not just read it, but use it. Let's move from evidence to impact.
This is coming from the eastern region. The Kohua from Plains South District is grappling with a severe healthcare crisis due to a critical shortage of health workers and inadequate logistics. With a mere 14 midwives on board, compared to the required 40, the district healthcare facilities are struggling to provide quality services to over 30,000 residents.
According to the district health director, Kwadwo Owusu Ansa, the shortage of health workers, particularly midwives, is affecting the quality of care provided to patients with insufficient medical supplies and equipment, further exacerbating the challenges. Owusu Ansa says due to the bad roads and lack of accommodations for health workers, they resist postings to the district, thus mounting pressure on the dedicated workers in the district. He therefore appeals for more workers and the upgrading of healthcare facilities and logistics to improve quality healthcare.
As a nurse for non-doors, and especially midwife, district in your 14 midwives, and I heard this Kakrakasa. Here midwife in the best close to 40. Say penny padia, and you were 14. So you heard district now you were district near Chimon, the chief zones, Rebecca say were 32. 32 no, emu 21 ewo compounds. And the akanan so no. Ebia yaje rooms in Kitingitibia, yade nurse for akọ say omonko ye adwuma. But how ne say ya na accommodation. Na yenya. Be ye mfie miensa ya etwamu yi. Nurse for be puso ma ba ha bia no. Omutimi behwe aha. Omokwa omumba biem. Ana say omumba ha kura. Omunya tidin ni pe na omape baby foforo ede omani a kire. Ama ayesa ama ahokyere aba kakra na yewo wa ha no so. Yewo facility bi wo hokura mpa nipa ba akope na ehwe facility mienu se wo ko nsuo naja ho a saa ho na ho.
In response, UNICEF has therefore promised to take necessary steps to reduce challenges faced by the districts, particularly in children's access to quality healthcare and education.
I came for a 1-week visit for the Eastern region, and in particularly I wanted to visit the difficult to access areas. I was told that their farmlands south and north are challenged with some accessibility, particularly certain communities are. I came to see to myself how difficult.
Let me take you to the Greater Accra region. The English Yamanfro community in the Gas South Municipal of the Greater Accra region has taken a significant step towards promoting hygiene and environmental sustainability by embarking on a cleanup exercise led by the Divisional Chief Ni Kwashi Bolo IV and Development Chief Justin T. Mullins. The initiative aims to address sanitation challenges and encourage community ownership of environmental issues.
The cleanup exercise demonstrates the community's commitment to taking ownership of their environment and promoting sustainability. Divisional Chief Ni Kwashi Bolo IV warned that sanitation offenders would face stiff penalties, including a fine of 1,000 Ghana cedis and 7 rams, emphasizing the importance of proper waste management practices.
Enya de papa chi wankasa woni da ho na se o ye de ense enfata uye nipa so hu se uye nipa se so bia ya wo ni atete na ye boso men kroba na woni da ho no mo a broni be ka se deliberation ana se deliberate se woni da ho no mo ana se bible say ade onim no ye bo wa ye bo kitwe mi na de onim de ye bo se ye bo kese na a few ways so kono say a committee be call round yehu obi a odi nwura gu gotemu a yerini bedi.
Development Chief Justin T. Mullins, describing the residents of English Yamanfrom as hard-working, appealed to Ghanaians to shift their mindsets that the government is solely responsible for everything, including cleaning surroundings, and called on investors and NGOs to support the development of the community.
Well, I think I would tell the central government to take a look at what you're seeing right now, which is a self-sufficient, strong people who want to work in their own community. They're not asking for a handout. They're asking for assistance so that they can make their own community stronger. The people here are kind, they're hardworking, they are coming together, they're peaceful, and there's so many people here that are smart and talented, and they just need an opportunity for the government to come in and help them. And those are the things that myself and Ni Kwashi Bolo are also speaking about, bringing other sources of income to this community to help build the schools, to help keep the community clean, to help build infrastructure, jobs.
Coming up shortly, Libya's economy is in turmoil due to a severe currency crisis triggered by an influx of counterfeit banknotes. The state. Libya's economy is in turmoil due to a severe currency crisis triggered by an influx of counterfeit banknotes, particularly the 50 dinar note printed in Russia and linked to warlord Khalifa Haftar's eastern-based government. These fake notes have eroded the Libyan dinar's value, causing the official exchange rate to diverge significantly from the black market rate.
The Libyan dinar is losing value and fast. While the official exchange rate is 5.4 dinars to the US dollar, on the black market it trades at around 8 dinars. People at this grocery store in Misrata say prices are rising every day.
Right now, life has become very difficult. Many cannot afford basic goods.
Today, if you buy something in 3 or 4 days, the same product will be more expensive. Businessmen don't look to the citizens, and the government is not helping.
They look and feel just like the official currency of the Libyan state. But earlier this year, the Central Bank of Libya recalled the 50 dinar note, citing concerns of counterfeit money entering the markets. For years, Libya's central bank was divided between the internationally recognized government in Tripoli, which prints its currency in the UK, and a parallel government in eastern Libya, controlled by warlord Khalifa Haftar. Haftar began printing alternative currency in Russia in 2015. The central bank says eastern authorities printed more than $1.2 billion worth of 50 dinar notes in Russia. In an effort to unify the central bank in 2023, the internationally recognized central bank in Tripoli accepted.
Before we wrap up, let's take a recap of the top stories. President John Dramani Mahama is calling on Ghanaians to hold public officials accountable for honesty and integrity. A member of Parliament for Fechimai North, Elizabeth Ofosu-Ejare, urges Ghanaians to recalibrate their mindset and embrace innovation to propel the nation towards prosperity. All the internationals in Libya's economy is in turmoil due to a severe currency crisis triggered by an influx of counterfeit banknotes. That's the package for you this morning. I am Sandra. Up next is ESA. No, say have a good morning.